everybody. Welcome to Blue Goose Garage. This is the blue 2000 neon parts car that I have. I got last year. I'm needing to take the engine out of it for that silver car. The silver car, it wasn't just a timing belt. I took it apart, and yeah, the timing belt broke, but the timing belt broke because that car quit pumping oil and it seized the cam down and broke the timing belt and everything else related to it. So I guess this one's kind of a dead car moving. Alright, I let it run about 30 minutes. I did that because I was trying to see what everything was. I was trying to figure out how good the engine actually was. That's the longest I've let this car run. I was trying to see if the alternator and the power steering and air conditioning and starter, how good all this was. Air conditioner I couldn't get to work because something's wrong with the wiring, but it does have pressure in it. So I think the compressor's probably fine and the condenser's good and the lines and all that. The starter works fine. The alternator works. Transmission works. Power steering works, but I don't know how good it is. It's a little bit better than the one that's in mine right now. So there's all kinds of good parts on this car. All I'm taking out is the engine. All the good parts will get stored. If I need them for my car, I'll have them. And if I need them for the silver car, I'll have them. I've seen worse neons on the road than this one, but it really isn't worth fixing. You know, that's the same thing I'm sure my dad said about my car when it got wrecked. Nah, that's a neon. Nobody'll ever fix one of those. Part it out. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know. I am going to tell you I'm not cutting any wires. So, the next time you see this car, I will have taken the engine out of it. It might even be back outside by then. But I wanted to mention this. I wanted to show you this before I did this. This is the engine out of the silver car. Turning it back and forth a little bit. I don't think anything's wrong with the rods. They're all moving at the same time. I don't think it's got a bearing failure or anything. I spun it over with the starter for 30 seconds at a time with oil in the engine and the head off of it, and it never pumped any oil up through that hole. Something I think is either wrong with the oil pump pickup or something, but that block might be okay, so I'm not going to junk it. I may end up seeing what's wrong with it. The head, however, it locked that cam down so tight that it sheared the dowel pin off in the cam. So something took a shit. But basically, that's basically why I'm taking this out. That's the main reason. This engine runs good. It's got good oil pressure, and it would cost more to fix something that is questionable than it would to rebuild this one if I wanted to. You'd have to take that one to a machine shop to do it right, have it hot tanked and all that, and then you'd have to hope whatever parts you found were good, and it has to have a different head, unless you just wanted to rig it and make that one work again, and it would never have a quiet top end. It would always be really loud. And it was running like that for a while. And the reason I'm saying that, these are hydraulic. On a Neon, that model, these are your lash adjusters. And they're all flat. So something quit pumping, or he ran it out of oil. But even running it out of oil, when I put oil back in the engine, it should have pumped oil up through that oil hole, and it never did. So anyway, that's the reason I had a back step. I'm having to change the engine because the engine in that silver car was junk. So anyway, I'll see you again next time. Tell me what you think. Bye.